Hi everyone, it's Thursday and it's mid-July, and I've been wanting to do this video and show you my garden, my backyard. This is our little hidden oasis, and I wanted to share what we've done so far. The storm really did delay a lot of the growing process for a lot of my plants, but they did come back and they're finally lush. Everything has been delayed in blooming, but I kind of wanted to show you can kind of see in the backyard how much work it's taken to get it to this point, but also just how lush and beautiful it is. And today turned out to be a really beautiful summer day. So here comes the tour. Okay, so there's Dixie, and Dixie wants to say hi, really but not really. She's like just waiting to follow me. She's my little shadow. And the funny thing is, for whatever reason, there's my little Lucy. Hi, Lucy. They love to suntan, especially this one. There's my little exit sign. This is what you see when you want to head out through the gate. That's not the prettiest part of my yard, but here you go. Okay, so coming in through my gate, here you go. These are going to be delayed in blooming. They take 2 to 3 years before they will flower, and these are my peonies that I planted as bulbs, and I got those from Costco. Can't wait till they bloom, but it'll be another couple of years, but I will keep them in pots to see what they do. And kind of look to the right here. That's another part of our little oasis there. See this? That right there, growing on that post, is a passion vine, and it grows super full and super fast, and I have to control it, so I've had to cut off the sides some. I still need to trim it some more, but there is a bloom right there. Butterflies and bees love that, and they smell like grapes. Really, really pretty. And then this bush right here is for my hummingbirds. As I said, the blooms have been delayed. It is mid-July, and these red blooms are finally coming through, and I'm waiting for them to come up here closer to the hummingbird feeder so the hummingbirds can come and enjoy. Little bucket, I'm testing out some scented geraniums there. This is really cool. That is a bed mattress, box spring actually. And I made it into my herb garden. I need bigger pots for my herbs to be a little bit more lush and fuller. This was a trial this year. And this is my hardy lime hydrangea, and this gives off really beautiful blooms. So pretty. So there's my swing, and that vine on that post right there is the Carolina jasmine. It only blooms in the spring for 2 weeks. It's the yellow blooms. And my husband made this log seeding from a tree that died on us, and this is what he came up with, which I absolutely love. I'm testing out these plants here. I have a plumbago with lantana and Greg mist flower. And this is kind of like a butterfly garden, and we've seen quite a bit of butterflies this year. There I have some more herbs. As you can see right there, this is going to be a rose bush. It's the Peggy Martin with some hot pink flowers, and it's just not flowering just yet. I think there's some more I need to do to it, but you can kind of see my little contraption. That's my oregano. Plant didn't realize that it would bloom, and there you are. Have beautiful purple blooms. And then this is kind of my sunny spot. And I love how I put this together, but it looks so cool. These right here, first time growing these, and these are called DDA's tulips. And this has kind of been the highlight this year. It's going to be the black-eyed Susan. Finally bloomed. Should have bloomed earlier in July, but like I said, everything's delayed, so that's kind of a mix that I put together there. That's Cuban oregano. These are called limoncello tulips, the yellow ones. Blackfoot daisies happen to be one of my favorite flowers. along with the black-eyed Susan. Kind of a yellow mix there. There's my Esperanza. It finally bloomed. I still need more blooms. Still waiting for it to bloom some more, but this is totally delayed. I'm gonna back up over here. Those are my chimes that I got one year for Mother's Day. They're my favorite, and right now they're ringing really pretty because it's really windy today. So this is kind of a garden that I've kind of messed with. Transplanted that, I don't know what it is. It's having a hard time coming back. As well as that one down there, which to the right is a pineapple sage. So I'm hoping they'll pull through. This is a Cosmo, and I threw seeds down this year. And this is what I'm getting. This is kind of like my wildflower sanctuary over here. And the butterflies are loving these. I was really focused on the cone flowers this year. You can kind of see some of the seeds I threw down. They'll turn out to be all Cosmos. But they look really pretty. And there's my star hibiscus. I didn't think this was going to come back. This was totally delayed. Usually it's a lot taller by now. But it's there. It came back. It saw itself through. Some Russian sage. These beautiful wild yellow flowers. Ah, look at the little bee. Ah. I'm trying to get bees to come. Oh, it's a baby bee. How cute is that? There you go. We're trying to attract the bees. We need them. That's kind of what I put together there. Now, the reason I have that fencing is because my dogs like to trample over everything, and I get guest dogs that like to poop on top of my plants. It makes me really, really mad. And then look at those beautiful Cosmos. They're just like little wildflowers, so pretty. And you have this garlic plant. It's blooming, and it's very scented, especially in the mornings. It's supposed to help with mosquitoes. So there you go. That's kind of my wildflower sanctuary over there. And there you go. Now this is crooked because of all the rains, but kind of put this together over here. These are going to be moonflowers, and these get these huge not tulip looking, these cone flowers, not cone. I guess tulip, I'll just say tulip. And they bloom at night. They're called moonflowers. They're really great because in the morning they're super scented and the bees flock to them early in the morning. They're really pretty. So there you go. Now this has been an ongoing project for me, and this has been my country cottage. And this year it's done really well. Like I said, I threw down seeds this year, so it's been like Christmas just about every day because I don't know what's going to be popping up, and I have some really pretty surprises. I could stand it to be, I have more color, more flowers, but this has probably been the best year so far. This has been my scarlet bee balm, and bees have come to it, and even my butterflies, and it's actually reblooming. This is an old bloom right here. Hummingbirds love it too. And then you see some new buds coming through. So I'm really excited about that. My rose bushes right here. Those have gotten taller this year. I could stand to have more color, but I mean, they're doing really well. I haven't dealt with a lot of fungus, and so I'm happy about that this year. Now, one thing I want to point out, if you look closely, you have these little blue flowers here. They're all through my garden, and they're so pretty. These like have a vibrant blue color. It's like a really pretty, sweet blue pop in the garden. It's so pretty. I'm really happy with those, and those have been from seeds. So, and these tall ones, I can't remember what they are, but these are so cool looking. They're just kind of long, lanky bloom there. Okay, this right here, and you're going to see it in just a minute, but this right here, that's called the Brazilian or the rock rose, and you see a little pink bloom coming. I have another one that's further down I'm going to show you. These are my Shasta daisies. They're going to be reblooming, but they're really pretty. white flowers. I had these Mexican hat flowers and they bloomed really big and wildflowers there, see that? But they're kind of dying off, so. Okay, this is the Brazilian rock rose I was telling you about. Or a rock rose, whichever. And it got really, it's getting taller every year, so it keeps coming back. There it is. It's supposed to be larger and fuller, so I'm really excited about that. So there you have it. I have some other hidden flowers over there. I'm not quite sure what that one is, but that's really pretty. And I have these, these are called marigolds. Okay. This has been my moon garden. It's taken a while to really bloom. It's supposed to be all white. And I have alyssum, which those are blooming really pretty. This white lantana here, it hasn't bloomed yet, so I'm kind of bummed. I have some white geraniums in there and some vincas. So I'm just waiting for it to really go in full bloom. There's that. And you see on this wall over here, I have some white mandavillas, and I've posted some pictures. You see one bloom right back there. But that's a really neat spot for it. It loves it. And I attempted a blackfoot daisy there. Not doing so good. So I've been trial and error. But these alyssums are doing really good right here. And this spot can get a lot of sun late afternoon. Okay. Come over this way. And I have some lavender there with the banana plants. And then I have another lavender right there. Now this right here, that has been my morning glory. And it finally is growing. By now it should be over the pergola, and it's not. Everything's delayed. It hasn't even bloomed. My hummingbirds love it, but I have this really dark blue and purple color that comes out. It's so pretty when it blooms, and it's just really delayed. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn you around and kind of give you a view at a different angle. And this is kind of like our morning view. We come out here and have coffee on these chairs. And I just love to have like just different colors. But if you look at it this way, it's really pretty, and you have some really pretty colors that come through. And it's just really lush, really, really lush. I'm putting a combination over here together as well around this tree. The dogs love to run around it, especially Lucy, because she loves to chase the squirrels. And they taunt her, that's the funny thing. But I've been after light pinks lately. Here's another black-eyed Susan with my rosemary that have finally bloomed as well. Here's a combination I put together of white, light pink, and then of course you have things that have a pretty pop-up hot pink, and then my Brazilian rock rose back there, it's a light pink. I'm hoping it'll get really lush and full and really, really pretty. But there you go, there's that part. Then you kind of see it from this angle. This by no means is bragging rights. This is more of so excited and happy to share the accomplishment of what we put together, and hard work, trial and error with a lot, and I just love to share it with people and just inspire everyone. And you know, I've always desired to have a beautiful yard with just tons of plants, and of course I've had to learn a lot along the way, but it's been a lot of fun, and they can't keep me out of the nursery. You know, I'm always trying to find something new. So I'm gonna come this way. You can kind of see this portion over here. This is where we love to have our get-togethers. People love to hang out on the swing here. It's just so relaxing. You could just incorporate a ceiling fan on this tree, or some fans to kind of keep it cool over here. But for the most part, this is a really nice area. We really do enjoy our backyard, our patio. So there you go. If y'all have any questions, definitely reach out. And there she is, sunbathing like they really need it.